Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I cut my hair and I'm loving it. I feel like it's like really me. I needed a change. I'm addicted to change. Hopefully I don't regret this. But right now I'm liking it, so I'm gonna stick with that. As you guys can see by today's title, body dysmorphia. It's a huge issue with women. I've been there, still kind of there, still kind of dealing with it. I don't know if it's something that will ever really go away just because I don't know. I like to look good. There was always points in my life where I would feel really good about the way I looked, and then some days I would see my thighs and I would be like, this is not normal. I'm fat. But I think a really distinct time in my life, I was around like 14. My friends had these like little anklets and they were like, here, put one on, Lily. And I was like, oh my God. And I tried to put it on and it like didn't fit my ankle. And I was like, wow. And so I think that kind of stuck with me in the back of my mind. But I also had a very interesting experience because I hit puberty and things started to happen and boys started to notice. That started to change the course of my life because I started to get a lot more attention and I was like, I like this. This is kind of cool. Probably because I felt so disconnected with the skinnier girls and I was like, well, I wish I could be like that, but I'm not, so I might as well just like be me and whatever. Instagram started happening. And I kind of went down that spiral of being like, wow, like I look like these girls. I'm like an Instagram baddie. I started acting like that. I've told myself that, oh, I need to change this and I need to change this. I started really not eating that much anymore. I started working out like crazy, like probably too much, and was addicted to the gym, also because it was a good way for me to get attention. I started to like get addicted to that. Yeah, it's hard being a girl. I'm very, very privileged in a lot of aspects, but it's kind of like that saying, with great power comes great responsibility. That's true with any kind of gift or talent or blessing that you have. When I was 18, I started to kind of take a look at all of those things and I was like, you know what, I don't want to be this person anymore. Like, I don't feel like this is who I actually am. I feel like I'm just acting out of wanting to fit in still. I was like, I need to grow up. That's when I started to do these little things that I want to share with you guys because it definitely helped me establish like this new confidence and this new way to look at like who I am and what I'm giving out into the world, what I'm putting out there for people to see, who I want to be for my future, and thinking about those things. First and foremost, affirmations, and a great way to do this is writing down all of the lies that you believe about yourself or that you tell yourself, whether that's, oh, I'm ugly, or oh, I'm fat, or whatever it is. Writing all of those down, saying those out loud so it's out there and you can recognize it. And then you do the opposite of whatever those are and say, you know what, I am beautiful. I love this about myself. And then I would say those out loud and try to, on a daily basis, just stick to that. Another thing that really helped me was quitting Instagram and quitting following all of those girls that I aspired to look like, just for a little bit, if it's like for a week or a month. Eventually, I think you can get strong enough to the point where it won't affect you as much. But if you're looking at what other girls look like every day and all day, like that's gonna affect you. A majority of all of dealing with body dysmorphia, it's so much just your perspective and realizing like, yeah, I might be different, but that doesn't mean that I'm not loved. Our brains as women automatically tell ourselves like if there's one thing that's not like normal or whatever like about ourselves, that it's automatically bad. And yeah, there's might be some things that you need to change or that you want to get better at, but that doesn't mean that like you're any less worthy in that moment. It's all a process and we're all kind of growing and getting to where we want to be. And it's about really loving yourself in the moment and the time that you're in. A book that helped me when I first started trying to discover more about who I am is this book called Aim True by Catherine Budig. It's honestly more of like just a yoga book. And it has like little recipes and stuff, but it also talks about like a lot of yoga poses. I just like it because it kind of, yeah, it's about like self-care, and it's just about appreciating you as a girl. And I don't know, I really liked it. A lot of the way that you look actually depends on how you're thinking and what you're thinking about yourself. Another way I like to look at it is, if we were all created by God, we were created a certain way. And I believe that we have a whole plan set out for our lives. And if that's the case, then it's so important to just be yourself. We really are all just children of God. Things come and go. You gain weight, you lose weight. Like, I get pimples, I don't get pimples. Not saying like you can't treat stuff and deal with stuff, but I've just been trying not to make it my entire world and see what else can I focus on in the day. Can I focus on the people around me and how can I love them? But a really practical start to getting to this point of valuing yourself, any part of your body that you have hated for your whole life, instead of hating that and being unappreciative of those aspects of yourself, appreciating that and celebrating that. It's almost like hating a gift that someone gives you. It's not perfect, but we're human and we're not perfect. I think that's the beauty of life, and we're only given one life. I don't want to waste another second worrying about, oh, does this make me look fat, or like whatever, do I look too skinny? I'm not perfect, and I'm not always like those Instagram girls, but I'm me, and I'm creative, and I'm fun, and I'm cute, and I'm a person, period. I think that's like what it is. Like, I think we should each value each other and what we care about, and not be so wrapped up in trying to be something that you're not, and just believing that what you are is awesome. All right, guys, hopefully all of that makes sense. Let me know your comments and opinions. I want to know. Yeah, I'm still growing and still learning, but I definitely can tell that I've come a long way. And it doesn't mean I don't like the things that I like. Like, I still love fashion, beauty, and looking good and working out. And it's just about the right balance of all of those things. And yeah, I love my life. And you guys should too. All right, I will see you in my next video. Bye.